Hey there, gang. So I don't know if you saw the previous video, but I'll try and summarize the stuff pretty quick. What is the memo? What is release the memo? What are people talking about when they talk about this memo coming from the Intelligence Committee? So I spoke about it once before. The FISA memo that's being released by this Intelligence Committee is detailing the way that a FISA warrant was obtained from a secret court in order to wiretap, effectively surveil members of the Trump team leading up to the election. If the FISA memo details what I think it does, it's going to show that a dossier published by a British intelligence agent named Christopher Steele was used as evidence of Russia collusion. So Christopher Steele paid an unnamed source for this information, and it was detailing Donald Trump paying hookers to pee on a bed that Obama had slept in. I know it sounds completely retarded, but that's what the dossier was. They used the word dossier to make it sound like it's an official thing. But using something like that from a paid anonymous source to obtain what's effectively a search warrant from a secret court, the FISA court, is sort of a big deal, particularly if the Obama administration, the Obama State Department, and the Department of Justice actively colluded to ensure that this dossier was propped up as evidence, and that the media also used this as evidence to further the Trump-Russia narrative. This is a pretty big deal, and when this memo is released, and you can already see in the days leading up to it, attempts to brand it as a Republican document, branding the FBI as this pillar of truth and justice, even though it's known now that the people at the people in the top positions of the FBI and CIA were actively conspiring with the Clinton team, the DNC, and Barack Obama. It seems like Barack Obama was getting daily intel briefings, which were summaries of the intelligence that was being gathered as a result of this wiretapping that was a result of the yellow golden showers dossier. This is a hilariously frightening thing. So the FBI and CIA are being used by a Democratic presidential candidate and a sitting president, Barack Obama, as a weapon to do opposition research on Donald Trump, using the FBI and CIA as a political weapon. Big deal. So it's already begun several days ago, and you're going to continue to see more and more of it. People saying that this is a partisan document, that it's a Republican hit piece, it's secret, it should be redacted, it's unofficial. What all this document is a summary of the findings of an intelligence committee that investigated the investigators effectively. They said, well, the question we're trying to answer is, what was the evidence presented in order to obtain a search warrant to then surveil the Trump team? And what information that was found via that surveillance was used, and how was it used? So if the president was knowledgeable of this, clearly, Loretta Lynch had a meeting with Bill Clinton on the tarmac in Arizona. What did they discuss? Probably not their grandchildren. More than likely, it was information that was coming about as a result of this investigation of the Trump team, which again may have been founded on false pretenses. Highly illegal. So be cautious of news organizations that are giving you narrative. They're giving you conclusions. They're telling you not what happened, but what you should think about what happened. And they're already spinning up this propaganda about the validity and reliability of the information contained in this memo, simply because it's going to lead to the indictments of a ton of people. Again, the memo is a summary of Intelligence Committee findings related to the source of information used to obtain a surveillance warrant on Donald Trump and his team leading up to the election. That's as condensed as I can make it. Read it. It should be released today. All indications are that it'll be released today. It may be redacted. It may have some names redacted, which I think is a mistake. If you're involved in something that you know is illegal, I think it should be made public, and I think this should be public knowledge. But draw your own conclusions. Read the memo yourself. Don't believe what Fox News tells you about it. Don't believe what CNBC, MSNBC, CNN, Yahoo News, Google News, Facebook, Instagram. Don't believe the conclusions people are giving you. Find the information and reach your own conclusion. And I think if the information that comes out today is what I think it's going to be based on my own reading, it's going to shock you. Good luck. Drops today.